Huge eruption of the Shishaldin volcano in the US state of the Alaska has created a huge ash plume. The ash plume was after this seismic activity, which is visible, intense activity tremors, and this has created an aviation alert because the ash plume has risen to the level of the 30,000 feet, equal to 9 kilometers, and creating a cloud of ash, which actually endangers the aviation. You can see it on the world map. This is the sulfur dioxide map of the eruptions. As you can see, we have it over the Shishaldin, also a bbelow volcano and all the other volcanoes in the Kamchatka erupting. We have a wildfire in the states of the Washington state and the British Columbia state of Canada, and these have all created this sulfur dioxide signature. The volcano is quite interesting in that sense that in the last eruptions we were witnessing a deep actually summit crater on the volcano, visible easily, and I'll show you here now. And in the current eruption, that deep caldera has disappeared or filled up actually with lava, and what we see now is a volcanic dome or scoria buildup of material there. This is a kind of frothy material, frothy basaltic or dacite material or andesite, depending on the composition, material which just filled the summit, and this blocks the eruption of the volcano. And when it wants to erupt, it has to erupt in a very explosive way. This is a volcano 2,856 meters, which, considering that this Unimak Island is the biggest island of the U.S. Aleutian Islands, is actually quite huge for that scale. This is from the sea level. This is a big island. It's part of the Ring of Fire, North Pacific Ring of Fire, and on the way of the aviation. It is subduction of the oceanic plate under the North American plate, creating this. Compared to the size of something like the Fagradalsfjall volcano or Sakurajima, the Shishaldin is quite huge, but is dwarfed by a volcano, the tallest volcano in the Eurasia, Mound Damavand. I'll mark all of them, as you can see here. Mound Damavand is the biggest one of them, daddy of all of that. Of course, Mound Damavand is in the fumarole state, is not actively erupting at the moment. Shishaldin volcano of the United States of America is a stratovolcano 2,800 meters above the sea level. The actual cone we see is a younger structure. It's around 10,000 years old, and it is only 800 meters prominent around itself, around the surrounding plain. It was originally, like most stratovolcano, existing a caldera from an older structure. You can see there's some of this around here, these edges. And then on top of it, this newer cone has formed, very steep. You can see the crater inside of it. And it erupts from time to time, not this time very much eruption, but usually it erupts. And this material you see around it is piled up because it's very sticky, it stays where it is. It forms a steep cone. It's part of the Aleutian Islands, in the Unimak Island it is there. And part of the Indo-Pacific Ring of Fire. Where it happens, creates some disruption to the air traffic in the North Atlantic, because North Pacific, because it is the quickest route. It's due to the subduction of the Pacific Ocean under the Eurasian and North American plate, which are kind of joined actually.